I'm excited. I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't something I wanted to do, and it's the right decision for me, and I'm really excited about it.
How concerned were you that you may not come back as an Ottawa Senator?
It was a real possibility that could have happened, and part of me had to be prepared for that. But in the end, I'm glad that didn't happen.
Was there ever a deciding factor of yes, this is what it's going to be, or this is there whatever a moment that you know what, this is what I want now?
Well, once the numbers were something that we could agree on, then then you weighed it against everything else, and I don't know if there was just one thing that stood out that made it the right decision. I think that's what made it tough all along, was that there's a lot of factors, but a lot of those factors weighed more heavily on staying here, and that's what we chose to do.
Veterans usually, why not go try and win a Stanley Cup as opposed to go through the rebuilding process?
You know what, I think there's still time for me to do that in my career. I used the name Ray Bourque this morning in an interview, and he was in his, I think, 20th season, and he made the move to go win the Cup. I don't feel like this is my retirement deal. That I got lots of time to play, and hopefully do that here, and maybe my last year I'm here, maybe I make that decision then, but I'm not at that point, and I'm excited about the future of this team, the way the young guys have been playing right now that are here, and just knowing the commitment that Eugene and the management has when we do go in the other direction, that we'll be bringing in guys to make a difference instead of letting guys go.
Do you feel like you gave a hometown discount? Do you feel like you gave a hometown discount to get this done?
Oh, there's no question that I probably gave up something, but what that is we'll have no idea, because I didn't go to the July 1 and test that market. But it's not a concern really. That wasn't a large part of the decision-making process. It's came to numbers that we could agree on, and I'm happy about that, and I'm not going to wonder what if.
Were you at all intrigued by some of the other options open to you?
I gave some thought to some. It was an interesting couple weeks where you hear that teams may be interested, but made moves that you don't know if they were still in the running at the end. To leave those options open, I had to look at something that was going to be a fit, and maybe there were some out there that would be, but at the end of the day, it just made more sense and felt right to sign a deal and stay here.
What would you have missed if you had moved on, left the city?
Well,
Missed most about it?
That's why I was right to stay, because there's so much here for me off the ice, yet to accomplish on the ice, to be a big part of this team, to turn it around, and there's nothing bad I can say. Just love playing here and living here, and makes it a good fit for each other, I guess.
You will be asked, I guess, did you help remodel this team identity with all the young guys coming in? So if you're going to have to tell those young kids what's it like to be an Ottawa Senator, what will you tell them?
Well, for the most part, as a leader, I try and lead by example, and I don't know if I need to say anything. I think, from them sitting back and seeing what's happening today, and you know how much I want to be here, and my commitment to the team. That you know they'll take you know pride in the jersey that they wear here and what it means to them, and you know and learn that way.
Chris, different teams have rebuilt at different rates. How confident are you that this will be shorter rather than, you know, maybe a few years down the road?
I think the you know the depth of the young guys that have come in to fill holes, seeing how well Bingo is doing, and having guys that we can rely on down there. You know, with the nucleus that we have here, you know, I already feel a confidence almost in the room that things are going in the right direction. And you know, because of the standings and where we are, it's been a tough year losing the guys that we've lost. But as I said earlier, I think as we quickly turn things around, the commitment that Eugene and management has to winning, that we'll be doing, you know, adding instead of subtracting, you know, in the near future.
Did you talk to any former players about going to July 1 and what it was like and their decision, meaning in veterans?
Not so much the July 1, more of guys, you know, moving or wanting to win a cup or not winning a cup. You know, I had a few of those discussions. And as I said, I don't think I'm in that position yet. I know I've been here a number of years, but I feel like I have a number left. So you know, I just wasn't ready for, you know, to put myself in that position.
I'm not trying to retire yet.
What advice, if any, were you getting from your wife and children through this process?
You know what? They're extremely supportive, you know, especially my wife. You know, knowing that there's a lot of possibilities out there, and you know, she was behind me, sort of no matter what I decide on doing, which, you know, whatever was best for me. You know, my kids now are old enough to read the papers, and we're aware of the situation. And in saying that, even though they would have had a really hard time if I was leaving, you know, if that would have been the case, you make do and move on. But in saying that, they were extremely exciting this morning, knowing that I wasn't going anywhere.
Did you have a lot of talks with management about the plan, what's going to happen here in the next few weeks and this summer?
Yeah, I've talked to Brian a few times about that. We had a short discussion 10 minutes ago when I was signing the contract, and I'm sure there'll be much more as we go along. You know, but it's upbeat. Like I said, the confidence that's around this team right now, and the, you know, good feelings. You know, you feed off that. You see the potential in the guys that we have here, and a number of guys injured right now with them. That you know, things can turn around in a hurry here.
Do you feel confident that the plan in place is going to, with this contract, you'll be back in contending?
Yeah, and hopefully sooner.
Was there ever anything put to you in terms of, okay, we have a deal here, if you want to waive it, or
No.
nothing like that?
No.
Never got to that point?
No.
Was there ever a time that you felt like, I mean, it's negotiation, it's business, that you felt like they don't want me here?
I don't know if those are the right words. You know, there was times where I thought that it was more likely that maybe I'd be going somewhere than staying. But as you said, that's the game. That's negotiating, and you know, in saying that, I knew that, you know, things could change in a minute as well. That that could go either way at any time, and I stayed patient with it and tried not to you know, get too excited about hearing good news and too down about, you know, hearing something that you didn't want to hear, and wait it out, and things turned out the way we wanted.
Obviously, though, there was more at play than just hockey for you in this decision.
Oh, no question. I know there's a lot of hockey people out there really questioning my decision when all they see is hockey. But you're right. It's a lifestyle. It's with family, with the community, and kids growing up in the community and involved in stuff. But I don't want to just lay it all on that as well. And I love playing in Ottawa. We get treated unbelievable as hockey players from the community, but from the team as well. And on the ice, I see things turning around. And it was an unbelievable run when we went to the finals a few years ago, and there's no other team I'd rather do that with than with these guys.
Chris, was there any thought of your future when you scored your 60th as a member of this team the other night?
Sorry.
60th career goal.
Oh,
Yeah.
it wasn't the season?
Sounded good, though, didn't it?
Sounded better than your first this year.
So I missed already.
Was there any thought of your future? Did anything go through your mind when you scored that goal the other night? That huge goal, that uplifting, game sort of convincing goal.
Yeah. I certainly didn't think that, they're waiting for me to score a goal to get a contract out of it. Even during the afternoon, I, said to Aaron that it might be my last game. I don't know. And, and then to score a goal and top off that night, it would have been a good way to go out, I guess, if that was what was going to happen. But I'm very excited that it was just hopefully the first of a few more. That they always say the first one's the hardest, so we end a lot stronger. But glad that it'll still be in this dressing room.
Thanks for this.
Thanks. Always a pleasure, Carter.